Hey guys, thanks for all your responses to my previous video. This video is just going to address all the results and statistics and stuff I've received for all your comments. So let's delve into it. And also one other thing, what was I going to say again? Oh yeah, some people gave like I guess sort of spread out answers, such as like listing multiple events as their favorite event. So the results might not be exact, I suppose, but they should be roughly correct. So yeah. So first question was favorite video on my channel. 5 people said the mystery big blind attempt video. 2 people said free blind OCR. Didn't specify which one, but I guess it's like the Melbourne Cube Days OCR single. 2 people liked my free blind last place average, and 2 people liked the 3x3 OH and free blind relay by Felix. And there were a bunch of other people that thought about other stuff, but I'll just go over like the answers I were most like discussed about. So yeah, I might just go over a bit of each of them. So for the mystery big blind video, I think it was like last year on April Fool's Day, and I just kind of thought of the idea. Like I didn't think about all the like the editing or any of that at all. Like during the actual solve, I just sort of felt like just doing the solve only. Then like after I did the solve, that's when I just kind of went about doing all like the stupid editing stuff. So yeah, that was kind of improvised, I suppose, in a sense. And that +2, like all of that, like I was actually trying to like solve the pseudo 2x2 blindfolded. Like I was actually trying, and that +2 was like it was an actual mistake. So that was a completely legit solve. Just gonna get that out there. The free blind OCR single. Since it was the last attempt of the first round, like I was originally going to make it a safety, which is why it had like about 9-second memo, which is not so great for the scramble. But then I sort of realized, oh hey, this scramble's like kind of good. So that's when I just kind of went all out on the execution and somehow got OCR, which is why I kind of did the shrug. And also kind of why my blindfold has a shrug. Free blind last place average. I mainly did that with the blind method, so I could sort of, I guess, get used to doing like blind and comp and like deal with nerves and stuff. Well, I don't really have an issue with nerves anymore, but I think it's still a good like sort of exercise to sort of help me get used to doing blind in somewhat strange circumstances, and I think it's probably like a bit more of a nerve-wracking thing to do doing free blind during 3x3 than in actual free blind, in a sense. I guess it doesn't really matter as much, but I guess it's a bit more embarrassing when you DNF. Maybe it's just me, but I guess I sort of embraced it because I DNF 4 times in a row after getting that 11 single. That last DNF kind of sucked though, the one where I didn't start the timer. I probably won't be doing it in the future unless I get to the finals of 3x3 or second round and I screw up the first 2 solves in an average, and I'm just gonna like I just don't see the point of doing like typical CFOP solves anymore. But we'll see. That 3x3 OH and free blind relay. Yeah, as you might have seen, and if he sort of fails as well, it didn't take too many attempts. I think it was like 3 attempts total. And then like after that, I'll just like, yo, let's just swap the order around. Felix does OH first, Jay does 3x3 second, and I do free blind last. And Felix was like, that's gonna put all the pressure on you, but I just felt like doing like something random for like change of pace, and it somehow paid off tremendously with Felix getting the 7-second OH single. So I remember like taking the stack the timer from him, and I just saw 9 seconds, was just like, huh, that's a kind of fast solve. I tend to have the attitude of like not thinking about it too highly, like reacting like, whoa, that's like a sub 9-second solve, crap, I have to like do pretty good. I just kind of deliberately get in the habit of like reacting to this stuff casually, so I can kind of solve in a casual sense as well. So I think I kind of have that attitude towards my actual comp solves too, so I think that's how I got over like nerves. Like I don't think too much about my comp solve, I just kind of do it in a casual sense, I suppose. Moving on to the whole accent thing. About 14 people said I had an Aussie accent, which is probably expected. That was the majority. About 6 people said I had an American accent. 4 people said I had a bit of a British accent. All results were someone said Malaysian, Japanese, some people didn't know, German. They must have thought Arnold transferred his genes, his accent genes, through the handshake he gave me back at ASFA Speedcubing. Someone wrote also similar to Vincent Bong. I'm guessing he's trying to say Vincent wrong, but he wrote Vincent Bong, so there you go. And for future videos, majority wanted like blind method and tips, that kind of stuff, so I'll try to look into that. I actually did make a few free blind walkthrough solves yesterday, I think. They weren't that good, but I'll try to release it anyway, so at the very least you can probably get an insight to what I think during my solves. 4 people wanted more of the meme and funny videos and stuff. I was actually thinking of doing something for April Fools, perhaps like a sequel to the what was it? Mystery multi-blind attempts video, but I don't think I could really top that, so I have to think of something a bit more creative, I suppose. And 4 people wanted me to continue my multi-blind series, which kind of died off. I'll try think of something to get myself to devote more time to that, or any time at all. Yeah, there was a bunch of other stuff. And favorite events, like this is where like people mentioned multiple, so it was a bit hard to like put a solid figure on it. So I'll just say majority sets 3x3, then free blind, and all the popular events chosen were OH, Square One, and Scube, and 4x4. So there you go. So that's it. Yeah, there's gonna be a part 3 coming out. I haven't made it, but I will once the right circumstances come about. So look forward to that.